I am a big fan of YouTube and watching videos and listening to people talk. One of my favorite things though is when they actually give me like a practical step that I can take action on and actually do something with. How am I gonna actually implement that in my life? And that's a lot of times where I get stuck. So there are some small, simple things you can do today that will help you start building self-control, building discipline, and starting your weight loss journey. Number one, if you drink coffee, I drink a pot of coffee every single day, probably too much. I drink my coffee black. Now, to some people, that's probably pretty off-putting. They put cream and sugar and maybe even flavored cream in their coffee, which is delicious, don't get me wrong, but not that good for you. Definitely adds some calories that you don't need. So one practical step you could take today is if you do drink coffee, don't put sugar in it. And while that might be abrupt,